Hello Capricorn, Ashley here. Let's do your reading for February 2022. We're going to look at a strength, a challenge, and then a potential outcome for you. And to me this feels like a very internal journey this month. We will see how this comes together with some tarot. Heads up that this weekend I'll be releasing the Venus Direct Love Readings. So if you're interested in what's coming up for your sign as Venus gets out of retrograde and starts trekking back through the degree signs in Capricorn, your sign, hit that notification bell. Alright, let's see, Capricorn, what's this about? Seven of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, Justice, the Seven of Cups, and Temperance, the Hanged Man, the Two of Swords, and the Empress. Wow. And we do have the Hanged Man showing up as your challenge as well. Bottom of the deck, the Fool. Look at this, new beginning coming in here. I like that. Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit. I do feel like this is coming in after a difficult time for you. A lot of changes that took place. Endings, heartbreak, karma being played out here. Could have been something that really tested your strength. Now you could have been dealing with a Cancer Pisces or a Leo here. But ultimately there's been some loss. And I do feel like it put you into a slow down hermit mode here. Could be dealing with a Virgo. But finally this leap, finally this new start is here. What I'm seeing here, just overall already, is that during this period of reflection, of stagnancy even, it might have felt like, there's been a lot of healing from a codependent relationship in the past. There's been some sort of, you're getting out of that. You're really bringing balance back to yourself. I love that Justice and Temperance are here in this same row. It's really showing some growth here, some healing, and has given you a new perspective on things you didn't see in yourself before. And I feel like what's coming as a result of all that healing from a very imbalanced relationship or situation. I mean, we can be codependent in any relating. This could be work. This could be another person. It probably is another person with this card, but it is showing up as your strength. So I feel like this was really the key that unlocked some really old habits or thought patterns for you. We have the Seven of Swords, Justice, and the Hanged Man. I do feel like the strength here is that you have removed yourself from a very, very codependent situation in the past. And while it has certainly put you into a reflection period, you finally brought balance to it by removing yourself. And I also feel like whoever you were dealing with here could have been a Pisces, a Libra, or a Gemini Aquarius, perhaps. This person was not very truthful with you. There was, I want to say, some toxic energy here in this dynamic that you had to escape from. let's see, with the Seven of Swords, we have the Four of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Could be that this person put you in a third-party situation here. Could also be dealing with a Leo that, I want to say, didn't know what they had when they had it. But I also feel like on some level you weren't fully conscious or aware of how much this person was taking from you. The Justice card, yeah, we have strength, so strong Leo showing up here. And the Moon, some Cancer, Pisces there. Again, there was hidden imbalances here, and I feel like a lot of fear might have caused this sort of codependent relationship between the two of you. But with this being a strength here, I mean, strength is showing up. By following your intuition and recognizing the imbalance, it's really caused some growth within you. The Hanged Man, we have the Page of Wands and the Two of Swords. So I feel like you've kind of been woken up to this person's immature energy. I also feel like you're kind of waiting for, I want to say, the next move here. Like, even though the Two of Swords is a choice, right? I feel like at this juncture you're waiting for the next move, and I do feel like you're prepared for it. I feel like you have unlocked yourself from codependency, and that's a huge transition to make. So if nothing else shows up, that is major. And that's a big theme of what this Venus retrograde has been about. Like, really getting us to see where the imbalances in relationships are at. When we clarify this row, I feel like we'll get more on this Hanged Man here as well. So the Hanged Man is the challenge. This perspective has been difficult. Excuse me. It could very well be that we're getting the Two of Swords again. It could very well be that coming into this awareness is not the easiest shock to the system, right? Because I do feel like there was a lot of deception here. There was a lot of like this person was potentially purposely confusing you. I feel like gaslighting has come up in more than one reading this month as being one of the things that was a very obvious issue in this dynamic. Let's clarify. We have the Four of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Two of Swords. So I do feel like you're actually healing more than you realize here. I don't know that you're giving yourself enough credit for having released yourself from not just this relationship that was codependent, but codependency itself. Like, I don't think you'll go into the next relationship and even entertain that kind of dynamic. You can see these two trees are tangled together, so they're not able to fully grow into themselves because they're too close, right? All their branches get tangled up and interwoven there, but it says key to freedom. So there's a purpose behind experiencing a strong relationship with that energy in it, and it's to set you free. And I do feel like that has happened. Let's see, with the Four of Swords, we have the Seven of Wands. I kind of feel like, the Four of Pentacles. I kind of feel like part of what you might come to recognize here is that you have maybe closed yourself off and put yourself in this suspended energy because of a resistance to open back up. And I don't mean to this person, I just mean kind of open back up in general. I do feel like you held on to this dynamic for a long time and really tried to fight for it. And I feel like part of that has led to some additional healing that needed to be done, because, you know, the longer you're in a situation, the more drama you experience, the more healing needs to happen, right? The Seven of Cups. We have the Tower. So there is some jolting clarity showing up here that, yeah, look, Hangman again. There's some jolting clarity about this dynamic. Let's get more on this Two of Swords and see what other clues that gives to us. We have the Four of Wands and the Justice, which has shown up already. I feel like for some of you, there's more to be revealed in February about just how imbalanced this dynamic was. Especially if there were third parties introduced, what sort of lies or manipulation took place. And that could require some additional healing if that clarity does show up. But I do feel like it's been difficult to get to this point of really seeing the part that you played or allowed to happen, right? By not walking away sooner, or just the aspects of self that even allow for a codependent relationship to develop. So a lot of times, especially in this community, tarot readings, most of you are probably on a spiritual path, and oftentimes that's the overgiver, right? We give to keep something afloat, and oftentimes the counterpart to that is someone who takes, right? So I do feel like there's some additional clarity coming in February, and it could be right around that time where Venus meets Pluto again, with that Tower showing up there. There's some additional enlightenment that comes in that may be difficult to swallow, but I do feel ultimately is going to contribute to further healing and to really put I'm actually seeing, that key with the lock. It's like it clicks the lock open. It's like that last little piece that might need to crumble here. Now, in the potential outcome, we have Drum and Dream. It is the drum. It says Dream and Journey. So definitely a very internal experience here, very feminine. I feel like you're getting back to yourself here, kind of getting back in alignment with yourself. Temperance, the Knight of Swords, and the Empress. I feel like this has helped to unlock your potential here and helped you get into this Empress energy, ready for this new beginning, right? That has been a long time coming because of all the healing that was going on here. Let's see what this Knight of Swords is bringing in here. We have the Four of Swords, so some sort of healing communication. Excuse my phone there. and the Eight of Cups. Why the Eight of Cups? I do feel like someone's apologizing here for their emotional unavailability, is what I want to say. I feel like if you've dealt with a counterpart here, I feel like they've also been doing some healing and some reflecting. And if you have been waiting for an apology, I do feel like that's coming in. With the Temperance card, we have the Death card. To me, this feels like it helps to close out an old cycle completely and allows for a nice new beginning here. Like the door is finally shut. The Empress. Look at all this abundance coming your way as a result of stepping into this new energy. Could be a long-term partner showing up here. That's Taurus very strongly there. Could very well be new communication coming in from a new potential soulmate. Let me get a little more there. Yeah, some sort of dream come true. I feel like this person is also very emotionally independent. Like they know how to take care of themselves. They know to seek happiness within themselves. And there's that nice closing of the door there. Very interesting. So for some of you, someone from the past is coming back with an apology that helps to gently close the door on this past situation. But I also feel like there could be, this could ultimately be a brand new person that's been through the same things you've been through. And they've also had a similar journey here to get to where you are as well. And so we have Sagittarius, Scorpio, some air, some water, and heavy Taurus for sure. Heavy fixed sign energy with this new person. Feels very stable. Something that will allow for a lot of abundance and growth. And I feel like it's even. It's equal. It's equal give and take. It's balanced. You both bring your best foot forward, and it's a really lovely energy here. It feels peaceful too, so that's nice. I do feel like you're finally coming to this peaceful closing of the past, but also with this drum, the Dream and Journey card. There could be some incoming travel involved here, especially with the World card showing up. Some sort of opportunity coming in here that requires some travel. A new beginning. And I do feel like it's something you've been manifesting. You've been hoping for and fantasy. Look at this. Bottom of the deck. So there's the match to that. That's some serious long-term potential there. So, I like that. Capricorn. I almost said Pisces because we have so much Pisces here with the Hanged Man. So, you might want to check out the Pisces reading as well. I hope that was helpful, Capricorn. Thanks for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.